President Trump says he has asked his Attorney General Pam Bondi and the FBI to investigate Jeffrey Epstein's relationship with a number of high-profile Democrats and various institutions. It comes after House Democrats leaked a number of emails from the convicted paedophile, which they claim incriminate the US president. In a Truth Social post, President Trump said now that the Democrats are using the Epstein hoax involving Democrats, not Republicans, to try and deflect from their disastrous shutdown and all of their other failures, I'll be asking AG Pam Bondi and the Department of Justice, together with our great patriots at the FBI, to investigate Jeffrey Epstein's involvement and relationship with Bill Clinton, Larry Summers, Reid Hoffman, JP Morgan, Chase, and many other people and institutions to determine what was going on with them and him. This is another Russia scam, he continues, with all the arrows pointing to the Democrats. Records show that these men and many others spent large portions of their life with Epstein and on his island. Stay tuned, followed by 3 exclamation marks. Our US correspondent James Matthews is in Washington for us now. James, certainly sounds like he's trying to fight fire with fire on this one.
Yeah, hi, Matt. It's the first we've heard from Donald Trump on Epstein since the latest release of Epstein files. That is new, that he is telling the Department of Justice and FBI to look into other individuals and organizations. The move clearly puts them in the frame at a time when all the attention with regard to Epstein is focused on the president himself. He is dismissing all this as a Democrat hoax, not for the first time. And remember, he does deny all knowledge or involvement in Epstein's criminal behaviour. But, Matt, the White House is concerned. This is all heading to Congress next week. The House is due to vote on a full release of the Epstein files. There's a couple of hurdles after that. But Trump is concerned, and he's making efforts to thwart it. This week, Republican congresswomen were urged by his officials to take their name off a petition calling for that release. One was even invited to a meeting in the White House Situation Room. Very rare. The head of the FBI was present in the room at the time. In a separate Truth Social post today, Trump has written of, quote, some weak Republicans falling into Democrat clutches, he says. That is a clear attempt to lean on members of his own party ahead of the vote. And, with regard to those named by Trump in that Truth Social post that you read out, Matt, I mean, they've made their positions clear over time. Bill Clinton, former president, he's long denied knowledge or involvement in Epstein's criminal behaviour. Larry Summers, Clinton's former Treasury Secretary, he calls his Epstein association a major error of judgment. Reid Hoffman, he's the co-founder of LinkedIn. He says he's deeply regretful for having repaired Epstein's reputation and perpetuating injustice. And JP Morgan and Chase, the bank, they say the firm deeply regrets any association with this man, their reference to Jeffrey Epstein.